When I was listening to some colleagues talking about MyCognition and the software and the process was explained to us as a group of head teachers, it really sort of rang true with me. As a school, we often talk about children, if they're going to be exploring in the curriculum, very often now they're going to need to use different types of skill sets really by using technology in a very creative way. I know that our children really love working with laptops, iPads and different online games and things like that. So once this was presented to me, I could really see it working for our children.
Aquasnap, it actually helps them learn.
I would say it's interesting and fun. They can help a lot and they are a little enjoyable.
I do it away from their classroom, so it's like a tutor time activity with me. I'd been in that lesson before to observe that group and they were a rowdy lot, and I thought this would be the perfect group to go with. And now what I notice is over the period of seeing them for 15 minutes every day, yes, that initial period of the talkativeness, it's just kind of melted away and all of a sudden they're engaged, and you can hear a pin drop sometimes when the game's being played in the classroom.
Sometimes I don't really concentrate, but by taking some of the tests, I managed to concentrate better on things.
It helps me learn even more and it helps me remember more things.
I concentrate on my work more instead of talking with other people while I'm doing it.
They like that aspect of getting better. You know, they're quite competitive by their nature and their age, and they like that feeling of, yeah, I can get better at this if I keep practicing.
To me, with the speed of the writing and the correct responses, because before I had some good scores but I didn't always have time to finish the test, but right now I finished every test like the first one.
And that's a message we keep trying to give, the more you practice something, the more challenging something is, you'll get there, you will succeed. And I think that's something that the MyCognition work is definitely reinforced. With our new curriculum, the testing is very much a part of what we do now in terms of checking the pupil progress at different milestones throughout the year, and particularly for those children who've been using the MyCognition games and software, you can see that impact when they are taking tests and they're retaining facts, they're retaining the knowledge and the skills that they've been using in their classroom work. It's not just about maths, literacy, science, it doesn't narrow there. It's something that can be applied across the whole curriculum in terms of using different parts of the brain, and particularly the working memory.
I had trouble remembering some maths, like bits that I needed to put in, and now it doesn't bother me anymore.
You're able to download information separately that a teacher can work with and maybe help a teacher inform their planning when they can see the strengths or the weaknesses that the report, the feedback gives. The ideal vision for me would be that all students play it, that every student has access to it. I've got a couple of young boys myself and I see them playing computer games, and it's part of our society now. And I think using that in a positive way to help our students learn is quite important, and I think that could only be a strength.
It's helped my memory. Yeah, definitely memory.
You improve their cognition and they could think more, their reaction speed could go faster, their tests will get even better.
The children who've got MyCognition, they're like really chomping at the bit to get into the classroom and just get on with it. So it's been great from that point of view to see the engagement there.
I would describe it as fun, and it will help him do his work in school.